A recent guide by the Institute for Transport and Development Policy highlights how walking and cycling make up over 40% of trips in African cities like Nairobi, Dar es Salaam, and Addis Ababa. Yet, our cities still struggle to deliver infrastructure that ensures safety, access, and comfort. ITDP argues that investing in safe walking and cycling infrastructure directly improves people's quality of life through better access to jobs, education, healthcare, and lower stress in daily travel. That means every person on a bike or walking is part of a broader movement toward more livable urban environments. I've actually been commuting on my bicycle for the past 5 months. Yeah, thereabouts. Yeah, in the crazy, busy Nairobi roads. Cycling in Nairobi can be quite the challenge, honestly. I started cycling in 2021. Let's start there. I started with group rides, and then slowly, with time, you start gaining courage to be outside. And yeah, so that's how I ended up being confident on the roads. We do not have proper infrastructure. However, when we hope and work towards a point where Nairobi roads or other Kenyan roads will have proper infrastructure, a few people like me want to cycle to work. And I don't see why not we shouldn't, because I'm Kenyan and I have a right to be on the road as well. So part of the thing I always tell people is, please share the road. Always remember to share the road. Let me remove this, put on a towel, and wash my face before I shower real quick. Or do you shower then you wash your face? I don't know. Which one do you do first? I have actually just showered, so it's time to do the face. The face. So I'm using this Garnier, and I really love it because it's just kidogo like this. Goes a long. Yeah. So my experience cycling on the road has been very interesting. Okay, not too new for me, who's been on the road since 2021 September. However, it's been one of those really cool situations where, of course, majority of the expectation is that cycling on Kenyan roads, despite it being a bit challenging because of like the roads, lack of infrastructure, and just the chaos in the city most time, I think something people assume is that let's do this properly. Yo, something people really assume is that people are hostile. And honestly, for me, I don't know about other people's experiences, but for me, I make sure that when I dress up, I look like a girl. Also, it's what you think is your weakness could be your strength. And when people notice a woman on the bicycle, they're like, wait a minute, what is going on? And then when I'm in a dress, it's even crazier. When they see lipstick, it's like, wait, okay, what's going on? No. Okay, bye. When they notice a woman, then they're even more intrigued. I don't know why, I cannot say why, but my experience has generally been kind. Like, people have been very kind. They stop to say hi. A good number of women actually always just stop to ask, where are you going? Good job. Keep it up. I even had a woman recently not stop, but she was slowing down, so I kept telling her you can pass. And then she came next to me and she said, I was watching you, I was really enjoying watching you. And I was like, oh, thank you, that's really kind. And just, yes, a lot of it is fascination, how far do you cycle and all that. And I leverage on that, just interacting with people, even the Boda riders, crazy, yes. They always let me pass, Madam Peter, good job, they'll always tell me to exchange. So I just banter them and I'm like, next time, see you Leo, something like that. Just tell them like, not today, but next time. And then I'm like, good day. And yeah, I have very beautiful interactions with the road. I'm praying for an Insta 360 so that I will be able to show you guys these interactions, because our GoPro is not sufficient. It can only show one side. So yeah, so that's generally the experience on the road for me. Is beautiful. Like people, yeah, it's more of good than bad. And the bad, I do not focus on that. Okay? Yeah. And I know many may be asking, okay, I don't know, but I would ask if I was you, why the electric bicycle? If you're this fit, if you've been cycling for this long, why the electric bicycle? So let me tell you, this is a cheat code for commuting. What won me over with the electric bicycle is that you do not sweat. So I can put on my makeup, dress up good, and when I get to the office, I don't need to shower. So we don't really need the facilities for showering so that you can be able to cycle every day and still feel fresh. That was the winner for me. It's ideally fast, but a really fit cyclist can match the speed of an electric bicycle, because in Kenya they are capped. Other than that, the electric bicycle I cycle with is from ebee.africa, ebee Mobility, and this bicycle is just amazing. You can see how I'm maneuvering through traffic. That's the beauty of a bicycle. It's agile. Unapita tu traffic, ukienda exizarusha, all eyes on you, come to back. But you get the drift, right? It's very agile. You can maneuver through traffic, so you get there faster. My commute time is around 25 to 30 minutes, depending on traffic. And when I'm driving, it's around 30 to 40 minutes. And guess what? For me, it's free, zero. And the initial investments sometimes are quite high on these electric vehicles, but the overall running costs are significantly cheaper. So I charge mine once in 3 days, and it takes me to and from work 3 days. So that's approximately what? 26 kilometers 3 times. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So, according to ITDP, if you design urban streets for people, or rather when you design them to accommodate people who walk and cycle, you're actually going to generally improve the overall health of the people, reduce the commuting stress, and actually sometimes even access to opportunities. Yeah, crazy, but I think it's true. I want to sleep, but before I go to bed, I want to tell you this. No matter how you go to work, no matter how you commute, all of us are entitled to use these roads. Make sure you're kind to each other and you share the roads. That's it for me today. Remember to feel the fear and do it anyway. Bye.